everybody. Please give it up for these two just manly men. They're a whole lot of good looking on one stage. Adam Fergus and David Haydn-Jones! Woo! I lost David. Been a long time, been a long time, been a lonely time. Wow. Holy moly! How we doing? Hello. How we doing? Adam, did I get that?
I shot David. Catch is no more. He's lying in a pool of his own blood backstage somewhere, so that's great. I just want to say, dude, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful. You and Mans.
Oh, thanks, man.
My God.
Thanks, dude.
Did everyone congratulate Jason Mans on being a daddy for another time? Oh.
It's the Fergus show. I love it.
Well, I really did kill him. You think I'm joking?
Hey!
Can I play? Can I play?
Back from the dead.
You came back to life. Hi, everyone. I was literally trapped in a stairwell for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Not a joke. I was having
a
spinal tap moment. Where, like, literally the doors closed behind us. Like, the
You're like, hello, Seattle.
You're like, Seattle, I'm home. Lock.
All right, well, here it is officially. David Haydn-Jones and Adam Fergus.
Woo! Oh, wow. It's great to be here. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
so much
so
fun.
much.
So much fun. Hi. I was about to say hi, Las Vegas, but that was last month. Are there many people from Seattle here? Thank you for making a place just like home.
What, like cold, rainy, and wet?
Hey, it's...
Just like the British like it.
Well, the British, you see? There he goes insulting me again.
The Irish.
Oh, my God. No, Seattle is truly beautiful. I'm having such a nice time here. You were about to drink mine, but that's okay.
I'll clean up after you.
Cooties I can handle. It's been so much fun, and it does rain quite a bit, I believe, but we were used to life in Vancouver, and I'm used to life at home. So I feel spoiled when I leave Los Angeles and actually have seasons once again. Oh, God. So where were you?
I was in a stairwell.
I thought you...
No, I'm not making it. This is not a bit.
You totally abandoned me. I told him I shot you.
Oh, really?
I told him I shot you in the head.
I could let you do this alone. I get paid this.
No. I need you here.
Do you want to just do this with Adam? Because I can leave.
No.
No.
You could. I would have backed you up if you had said yes, by the way.
Hi,
guys.
Shall we field some questions?
Who's here? Oh, there's a really bright light here. It's awesome. Hi. How's it going?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Good to see you once again.
Yes, I had fun in your meet and greet this morning.
I had lots of fun having you there and being there. It was good fun.
Yeah.
I told some stories.
Yes, you did.
Great shirt, by the way. Love your
Thank
shirt. You too, Adam. Great pants. I love your pants. That's my BMO brother right there. Tasty Irish dish.
I got some moves.
Honey, let's answer some questions.
I don't want to interrupt this.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I was lost. This was episode 2 of our new show that
There's
we're
a lot
writing.
of love here.
We'll be trying some of our new material today. I hope you don't mind. Sorry, let's get straight down to business.
So my question is actually for David.
This happens all the time, by the way.
And scene.
Like, Adam is so like, hey, where are you from? How you doing there? How you there? And you've heard there. And I'll tell you what. Like that? And this question is for Dave. And he's like, oh. He's like, but you're a great warm-up, man. I love it. You're like,
touche.
Oh, beloved. I love you. You know. Hi.
Hi.
Where's your harp?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. Good. That's an inside joke for some people that are on the Twitter.
All right. I wrote it down because I'm really nervous. So, David, what is it you find most inspirational about Adam, and why?
I swear to God, that is not a plant. That was not a plant. I left my wallet in the green room. Yes, David?
Oh,
You were saying?
God. That is such a softball that I just want to go crack. There's one of two ways this can go. Humorous and ball busting, or I can go sincere.
Give us the ball busting one first.
No, I'm going to go sincere. No, listen. Listen. No, I'll bust his balls plenty in this panel. Don't you worry. Adam Fergus, literally, being a sort of retiring bookish nerd myself, watching this guy enter a room or a set and have everyone be his best friend in under 30 seconds is pretty amazing to watch, and something that I'm like quite envious of, but also appreciative of, and that we get to hang out. I mean, he is like just pure spirit and energy whenever he walks into a room, and I find that inspirational. Love under the rainbow.
Thank you.
I think you did a better job than I ever
That was
could. That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Well played. Well played. Should I take a question?
I think you should take a question.
Excellent. Hi there.
Hi. Since she had such an awesome question, I'd like to steal her question and turn it around.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
And you, seriously.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Bust balls.
Oh no, like you know.
Have at it, buddy.
It's hard because I really want to, and you did shoot me in the fucking head.
And you're so good at it too.
Oh no, look, listen. David, Haydn-Jones, and myself have become very good friends, as you might imagine, over the course of the last couple of years. And I think kindred spirits in so many ways. We have a lot in common, and I think that working together, both on this amazing convention circuit and on the show, we found that we've reignited certain parts of my beliefs and reinvigorated certain parts of my acting that I have nothing but huge admiration for this man. However, in my book, there's no coming back from pulling a gun behind someone's head. I'm blowing your brains on a kids, here, on a bleep in table. Not cool. So, in the spirit of all things supernatural, I will come back to this one at a later date. And I think at karaoke tonight we might be getting David Haydn-Jones back for a little something. Just maybe.
I think
you're going to break out. I think I am going to force.
Are you saying you're going to murder me tonight?
On the dance floor.
Hilarious! The murder of Dave Hayden-Jones.
On the
tonight at 10.
On the dance floor, I think you're going to have to get up on stage tonight, and I think you got to bring us back to Vegas almost a month ago.
Do you think I need to get low again? Is that what
All I'm saying is those spandex that you brought with you, I think you got to crack them out. Okay, next question. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
From Seattle.
Oh, nice to see you too.
Thank you so much.
By the way, Adam, I love your accent.
Oh, thank you. It's all my own. Or if I actually talked the place I was brought up in Ireland, I'd be more like that. I'd be going, "How's it going there? Are you well?" And if we got very excited, we'd still go like that. And if we got very sad, we'd still talk like that. And if we got very happy, we'd still talk like that. And that was all. But my mother, God bless her, she was like, "Dude, you are not speaking like that. If I have to kick you up the ass every time you go like that." And she did. Corporal punishment works in certain cases. Thank you. Anyway, carry on.
All right, so my question is, I love you both as the men of letters, even though one of you guys are British men of letters. Sorry about that. Even though some of you guys are questionable, David. I still love you. I still love you.
Misunderstood.
But if you guys could play any other character from the show, like whether it's a monster, angel, demon, hunter, American hunter, anything, what would you guys want to play as?
I would love to play a totally goth emo vampire. Really, because I had a little bit of a new wave era, Dave Hayden-Jones, 13 to 15. I had the jet black hair with the crisscross pattern, and it was all shaved here. And then I had the whole that. Listen to The Cure.
Oh, photographic evidence.
And
It's
the
gotta be
I'll post it maybe. I'll go find it when I go to my folks. It might be a throwback Thursday. I might have to share now that And I had my little skateboard, and I had my piercing here and the 3 here. And I would listen to when I was in a happy mood, it would be Human League. That was as sunshiny as I got. And then on my dark days, it was the Dead Kennedys. Yeah. So I just like to be you know, the hair flip and it just goes right back.
What kind of gel did you use?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it was L'Oreal.
Because you're worth
That's so emo.
Yeah. You got your Calvin Klein underwear on, and your mom bought you these leather pants that were actually from Dolce & Gabbana.
Oh, you know what I had too for it was popular for a year. It was and it would actually been well in this community. It was the leave-in colored mousse.
Nice.
The purple and pink mousse. And I had the checkerboards on the side of my head all dialed in. And I would take the mousse on my finger and just put each little checkerboard a different color.
Oh, I tell you, we got to see that. We got to see it.
Was this a vampire question? Okay,
Yeah.
it was going somewhere. It was going somewhere.
So Dave apparently wants to be a vampire.
So anyways.
Dressed as the Dead Kennedys. I would be.
I want to suck your blood is where I was going with that.
I'd say I would be. I always said Castiel. Because I'm an angel. But however, I would very much like to be to play Lucifer. I'm garnering a very evil streak ever since my execution. You
were terrible at your job, Mick.
I was pretty shit, though, wasn't I? I don't want to. It's scary.
How'd that werewolf episode go for you?
I put him down on his ass, man. Did you not see it?
Yeah, but then
Dean was.
There was mayhem before.
Dean was goosed if I wasn't there with.
You got one of our own kills.
Smoking gun.
Got one of our own kills.
And I saved Catherine Newton's ass, so I'm all right on that front. But yeah, I think I'd go either Lucifer or Castiel, or maybe a bastardizations of both, if I could spell it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day. Thanks for coming.
Is Cassifer a ship? It is? Oh my God. Everything is shipped. Literally, I could be like,
what's our shift?
Is me and this stool shipping right now? Here, what does the stool have to say? Oh, you're welcome. Next question. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Anne.
Hey.
Hi, Anne.
Hi. This seemed like an okay idea in line, and it seems considerably less so now, but...
Awesome.
I love those. Those are fun.
And I apologize if this has been asked a million times, but not very many people in my life know that I come to these. And when I do share it, nobody really gets it. And so I'm kind of wondering when you guys learned about this whole convention thing and how the people in your life if they have any opinions about it or anything you want to talk about.
I don't know. I think when I first...
Great question.
I did chat with... I think Ruth Connell was the first person to make me... I knew a friend of mine is on a show called Once Upon a Time, a local lad called Colin O'Donoghue. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's my friend. So we went to school together, actually, myself and Colin. So I knew he was doing them. And then when I started the show, Ruth was telling me about them and stuff. And nothing prepares you, though. Absolutely nothing prepares you. Because whatever preconceptions you have about this and whatever your families, whatever preconceptions, they're inevitably wrong. Okay? Because no one understands why everyone here, everyone in this room, and people back there and whatever come. Because no one gets to be part of this family unless they really want to be. No one gets to be part of any of a fandom unless, you know, there's something special there. So whatever even preconceptions I have, I don't even recall what they are, but then you come and there's so much going on. Like, this is fun, having a chat. I love being on stage. There's an ego thing, but you love having the crack with people, and crack in Ireland is fun. It's not smoking crack, just so everyone knows.
But Adam also was smoking crack, just backstage.
I fell down that rabbit hole once or twice before, so just wanted to clarify that. But like having fun, and then all the charities that you become involved in, and it's everything. There's no individual thing that makes this special. It's everything, and I have said it umpteen times before, and I think everyone here knows. How many people here is their first convention? Ho-ho! Quite a sizable amount. Are you going to tell your parents when you go home? No, but like, it's an amazing experience. You meet I remember this girl, for a small little anecdote, this girl came up to me in Vegas last month, and she was giving me 2 books to sign. And I'm left-handed. And she goes, I said, oh, she goes, oh, no, that's not for me. This is from my friend, Lisa. And I said, oh, you're such a good friend. And she goes, oh, no, I've never met her. I was like, what? She said, no, I've never met her. We're just from the same Facebook group, and I knew that she couldn't come because she's sick, so I thought this would be a nice gesture. What? Like, what? None of my friends would do that for me. And I've known them for, like, a long time. Most of them just shoot me in the back of the head. No, but that's my problem. But you know what I mean, David? What do you think? Is it?
I feel like you're my martyred aunt now, right? Talking to me like, oh,
Last
and then there's that time that David, he shot me in the back of the head. Oh, I'll never forget him for that. Oh, they buried the Blarney Stone and the leprechaun. Balls beginning to be busted. Level 1 of busting. It's no, I mean, I really, I don't want to sound like I'm pandering at all, but this really comes from the heart. Just piggyback on what you said, and I'll try to keep it brief. You have a vague idea of what Comic-Cons and stuff are like, because I have friends in genre TV as well. But until you kind of come here, and I think you all know probably Lynn from Fangasm, has even done, sociological studies of this amazing community. I feel like I got this super duper job, and then I got this amazing value added bonus of what this community is. I say this all the time. I was like, this is better than church. The inclusivity, the caring, the compassion, the community.
I just said church. I'm just joking.
I feel murder coming on. Yeah, I really should walk this way when I'm speaking to the audience. It's been an amazing ride, and the connection, and to be inspired by artists and all the community and all that sort of stuff. It's really special. So no shame in that game.
Absolutely
Own it
not.
and be proud. And
own that shit.
I love how everyone is so inclusive as well. Really a special thing.
Here.
Thank you.
Here.
Yeah?
Hi, how's it going? Oh.
Warm it up.
Guys.
Warm it up, Adam. Warm up.
This is Deanne, everybody.
Where are they from?
If you forget her name, you are dead meat. Deanne
You remembered
from
mine,
Edmonton.
but not Diana's.
Exactly. Sorry. Okay. Hi.
How are you guys?
Excellent.
Do you want me to leave, Deanna, because you are Team Adam?
No, I'm really not.
I could leave the stage.
Always
What's going on?
Team David. always.
Boy, you switch alliances so quickly. You are... all right.
So my children couldn't be here, and they're watching Stageit. Can you say hi to them?
Hi,
kids.
Names?
Jason and Logan.
Hey, Jason and Logan, wherever Stageit is.
Logan.
Where's the camera for Stageit?
I don't know.
Is this us?
Logan, I know your
keep
team
going to me, but I keep going further away.
It's called perspective.
So weird,
obviously.
man. I'm tripping out. I want some of your crack. No, not that way.
What do you mean? You don't want it?
I said I put the O in B-mole earlier, but I didn't mean that.
Oh, dear. Her kids are watching, for God's sake.
Hi.
I'm sorry about this guy, wherever the camera is.
Listen.
Sorry, Tian, was that it?
No, I have a question.
Okay, awesome.
It's a very serious question. So my counterpart is in the audience, Diana.
There you are.
D squared plus 1.
Well, the plus one is actually
There.
over there.
Hi, Amanda.
They're coming at us from all
like,
sides.
I already feel like I have third cousins already coming to these things. Like, there's people who do the circuit. It's like NASCAR. It's awesome. Sorry,
So-
go ahead.
Her and I can never agree on anything. Jensen, Jared, just so we have a thing going. Are you guys Team Captain America or Team Iron Man?
I don't think there's any question, right?
No, it's a question. It's a very serious question.
Iron Man. Period.
Right?
Like, Iron Man would go get drinks with the B-mole.
Robert
right?
Downey Jr.? Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Throwing shade. Adam Fergus. I like it. Saucy.
Hey, listen, in terms of, Chris Evans is a babe, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Junior is a bit past it, perhaps. All due respect, I know you're watching Stageit right now, guys, so, all right. But, like, Iron Man is cooler. Captain America is a bit of a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
I'm a nerd, too. But when I fantasize about an Iron Man, that's true. Why? This is a better question. Why isn't there an Iron Lady? I know we talk about Margaret Thatcher being Iron Lady, but that's not cool.
I'd watch that movie in
That's
a minute, though. Iron Man and Iron Lady with Margaret Thatcher? Be fantastic.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, exactly. I'd watch that movie, like,
Meryl Streep,
tonight.
Iron Lady in a costume suit. That's what I say.
So both Team Iron Man?
I think. Oh, what are you? Now you annoyed with me again?
Team Cap? Team Iron Man.
Holy moly! There's so many Captain America fans here. I was just joking.
Why can't we all just get along?
Thank you, DM.
Deadpool. There we go. Let's settle this argument.
Deadpool.
Let's settle this argument now. Deadpool forever.
Thanks, love.
Thank you.
Amanda.
We meet again, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Great shirt.
Why, thank you. It's too
Yeah.
big. I kid you not, I actually have to tie it in the back. No, and I gotta say, Adam, I'm trying to be supportive and defend your honor, but you just offended Captain America.
No. Listen. You must have misheard me.
weeds?
I love him too. I love them all.
They're all adorable.
Marvel.
Who are we kidding?
Marvel, please.
Oh, those crazy Marvel superheroes. Love them.
All right, so now that you've already gone down memory lane, I'm gonna take you further.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna say one word right now, joke boy.
Joke boy.
Yep.
Yes.
Several questions. I've actually yelled at my TV or my computer. It's like, no, why? Like, prime example, I don't know how you managed to fit in those heels, but I'll leave it at that.
I actually got them at a great drag store. One of my first plays I ever did was, she's referring to a sketch. I started out in sketch comedy. That's how I have a career. And some of these clever little web detectives have found some of my old sketches on Funny or Die. But there's this one where I play like a speed walking, race walking courier.
So funny.
It's a courier service, and then it just escalates, and at one point he's in stiletto heels.
I've seen it.
So,
You've seen it?
Oh, I've seen it.
You have?
What
Yeah.
I was going to say, because that's just me commenting, I was going to say is that can we see you in comedy again? And the same actually goes for you, Adam, because obviously you guys are hilarious together. So and we know you're funny, so is there a chance we could possibly see you in comedy?
Sure. I'll do it.
What?
Did you write it?
Are you hiring?
Are you hiring?
Are you a producer?
I wish.
I'll do it at a SAG contract. No, I'd love to do some more comedy. It's so much fun. It's playing around. We get to play anyway every day on set. Like I've said this numerous times at conventions. It's like it's going in, you're just screwing around. But like anyone who does a scene with Jensen is doing a scene in comedy. Like the Great British Bake Off scene was one of the funniest. I think he just makes you corpse the whole time. So you corpse on stage in theater, but like that level of comedy is just so much fun to work in, and I'd love to do it over and over again. Yeah.
And isn't that one of the great things about this show too? Is how much it leans into comedy as well.
Sure,
like I have this episode coming up where it's Ketch and Dean on a little adventure together, and it's basically this sort of Mutt and Jeff like midnight run kind of buddy comedy.
Make me crave you more.
And like just an old married couple, just gag at each other.
Like planes, trains, and automobiles.
yeah, exactly. Like the same sort of setup. And so I feel like we got a little bit of comedy in there. Like there's some serious moments in comedy. I would love to do more comedy. It's also kind of there's the politics of how Hollywood works too and stuff like that. So it's like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the jobs that are sort of available to you. I worked with Jodie Sweetin recently, and we were definitely trying to find as many jokes as we can. So yeah, I love it. I would love to do it again. I feel like a half-hour sitcom would be really in my wheelhouse. So I'm trying to find a way that I could do that. But,
yeah, and like just as you said about the comedy in this show, and you can find, the way in life you find comedy in the most bizarre moments, and like sometimes it's really inappropriate. You don't know, your body doesn't know how to kind of manifest what's going on, and so you end up laughing at the most inopportune times. But that Ladies Drink for Free episode, I had this, come in, I'm taking a tomato juice, as we call it. It's tomato juice for everyone else in the audience. So I take this tomato juice out and I put it down. I said, guys, is there any orange juice? I wouldn't drink tomato juice. And they're like, just drink it, do it yourself. Oh. And so I bring it in, and I jokingly said to Jensen, and the guys are really hungover, and I'm being the British guy can drink heavy stereotypes. And I'm the lightweight.
That's why you have a green microphone.
Anyway, so I get to the point, and I said, I said, I just say, you got any vodka? And Jensen was like, you should say that. And so the scene unfolds, and like it's really serious. I'm talking about my mum my parents abandoning me, being found on the side of the street by the men of letters, and I pickpocketed the most inopportune coin, and there I ended up, and it was quite silent, and then just threw it in the end. Got any vodka? And I watched it just funny enough the other day, and I was like, oh, that's really good use of life. That's what happens in life. People just make jokes at the most silliest and incorrect of moments, but they kind of I think they land better,
And because you're trying to be serious, so it's deadpan humor, so it's even better.
Exactly, Amanda. Exactly. Thank you. Great question.
Thank you.
Great question. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you for representing. I appreciate you.
I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Yeah, you're crazy, Hayden-Jones.
I know, like gangster rap. I like that.
Good.
So we know that you have the bacon jingle.
Bacon jingle? Bacon jingle. Oh, okay, bacon. Yeah, my bacon.
Yeah, the bacon.
The bacon jingle.
Bacon.
Does anyone know making bacon here at all yet? So a few of you. Oh, get ready. Part 2 is coming. Okay, I'll sing it later. Okay, but she has a question
most
first.
Most impatient person in the
She's
world
like,
is
now!
here today.
Dance for us, monkey!
I see you. Got my eye right on you over there.
Where's his red vests and cymbals? Entertain us, man! Dance! Hey, we should get red fezzes for the next one of these we do. Just like the whole... Perfect. We'll work it out.
I like the ones where you looks like you're Aladdin on a thing with your legs are working under it and you're like that.
Oh, yeah.
This doesn't work because you can see my legs. Imagine that you couldn't. Hi.
Great. You know what? We should just literally dress up as cymbal playing monkeys.
Okay.
Let's do that. Something.
Let's do that.
All right, we'll do it. Sorry. We're just spitballing, brainstorming.
Oh, God. Okay.
If Gail hadn't heckled...
I think
Do you want a minute? Do you want a lozenge?
Type it out. Okay, and we're going to come back. Okay,
we'll come right back to you.
How are you? Good to see you.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Terrell Duke.
Good. Been practicing.
All right.
Not too bad.
Go.
Firstly, I've got to say, Bex says hi.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously we're all here fangirling. Is there anybody, actor, musician, or anything like that you've ever really wanted to meet or would absolutely shit bricks?
Like, just be like if I was in the same room with them, I would kind of lose my mind. So, I have the weirdest
He's already achieved it, obviously.
No. Well, I've already said Adam, so after Adam. This is a really weird one. Because I've worked with really famous people, and it's like, I don't necessarily, when you show up at a set, everyone's like a real human, and you're just trying to do your job, and you shake hands, and you go like, let's play. And I don't give a lot of value to the status game, if that makes any sense, because, you know, most people are just like kind of cool. You meet them, regular blokes.
You're a social democrat.
Yeah. Well, meritocracy. But I was in one of those mailboxes at Cetra in Studio City, California. This is so random, and I've like met really famous people, and just like shake their hand, hi. And do you remember the show called Trading Spaces? The original one, though, with Paige Davis. Oh my God! You're Paige Davis. I freaked the freak out. Paige Davis. You're more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. True story. That wasn't that weird. No.
I don't know who it is, but I'm going to find out. I'm sure as hell going to find out.
I had the biggest crush on her. I can't even tell you. And it was like, you're just messing with people's homes. You're like, and doing these renovations that, renovations that people don't really like. And they're like completely changing back after. You're like the punk of home renovation, basically. So yeah, that's my fanboy moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I know. I've had a few, but mine's quite sad. I think mine's Heath Ledger, so that's kind of a little bit of a sad one. And you know, I could, yeah. Sorry about that. But I'll tell you a quick good story. I once met Tobey Maguire. My friend is a girl called Sophia Boutella, who's a beautiful actress. She was the Mummy in the new Mummy franchise, and she goes, "You want to come to this club with me tonight?" I said, "I go, come to the club. Yeah, we go to the club." Went to a club, and there was Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. It's like, "Oh, this is Leo. How you doing?" And this is Tobey Maguire. "Hey, Toby, how you doing?" I said, "You know what? We've met before." This is so embarrassing. And he's like, "Oh, yeah?" And I said, yeah. At Coachella, there's a music festival outside of LA. You were DJing at this party. I was at this like, fancy Lacoste party, and you were DJing at the party. And he goes, "I don't fucking DJ, man." Oh, it was Elijah Wood. I thought it was... That is a true story. And you knew, by the way, he said it with such venom that it was like, again? With that Hobbit guy? Weirdly satisfying to be left on your own between Leonardo DiCaprio chatting up some girls and Tobey Maguire with his back to you. I'm just like... Thanks, Deb.
Great question.
Have you got your shit together?
Children.
Sorry.
Language. The Queen's English, please. Yes.
Oh, well, don't get me started on her.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so what?
How about the Iron Lady? Sorry, we're having too much fun.
So what jingle would Ketch have, and what jingle would Mick have?
Whoa, we're asked to improvise.
Oh, music and me, you know.
Mitch's would be, I'm bad at my job. I'm bad at my job. I'm a little scaredy pants. I like to be murdered, but only by Ketch. It's a terrible song. But I took ball busting to level 2. You're welcome. So you got to do Ketch's jingle.
That motherfucker.
You got to get. That's a pretty good one. Like old British, like tuba music. I thought you were following me.
I missed it. I ruined it.
I look back, I was like, this is fun, and I'm alone.
It's a bit like you after Samantha dumped you the last time.
See what I have to do with behind closed doors?
Who could blame her?
But so you're...
I think you would have a jingle, but it would be something really mundane and boring. And it would probably have something with the NRA involved somewhere. I don't know why I went there. That was really...
I was like...
I'm sorry, I love you.
I love you too.
Hi! As I deafen everyone in the room.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm very well.
Can you tell? We're kind of happy. Adam's smoking crack, and so it's... I think I'm getting a contact high.
Gary Oldman style.
Of silliness.
All right. So as we know, the boys are super into their like stupid antics on set when you guys are filming.
No.
And I want to know
Wait,
what was the hardest scene to film because the guys were being dumb.
Every scene. My very first scene with the boys.
why?
Yeah, right.
I'd already shot with, I hadn't shot with you yet, but I'd already shot with a couple of other people, Elizabeth Blackmore and a few other scenes. And before I got to work with the guys, and the very first day I was working with the guys, so I go in, and when David is on set, and this is one of the other things I love about this guy, he was like, not in character, he was still David Haydn-Jones, but he had this funny British accent that he would maintain. So everyone just thought this is the way the guy speaks, right? And it's a really interesting and very valuable choice to make as an actor. But I don't do that, or at least I don't do that with certain characters. And with Mick, I didn't do it. So I would go in, I'd speak in my Irish accent. I was like, "How's it going? No, Jensen, how you doing? Jared, how you doing?" They're like, and then we start to do the scene. And then we were like rehearsing, and then with the first take, and I knew we were under pressure for time. I was like, doing my thing, I was saying my lines. She was going, all right, mate, yeah. Jerry goes, whoa, what? What's he saying? I don't. Take it back. And I was like, is he being serious? And Misha's standing over here like this, giving me nothing, just. Because he's used to it, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so this went on for 2 or 3 takes until Bob Singer just turned and goes, dude, stop talking about him. Come on, let's get it going. And then I realized this was going to be the funnest job ever on the planet.
So Jared had kind of taken it easy on me, I think, in season 1.
You're sensitive.
Well, you know, they thought I was like a very serious British man. But at this one, I just shot an episode like a month ago where, and this is no spoilers, you'll see what I mean. But this will be fun for you when you actually watch the episode, what was going on my coverage. And coverage is when the camera's on me and he's doing stuff off screen, not on camera. So he has this big, like, I guess it would be like a spell bowl, or what would you call that when you're making like ingredients, like... A cauldron, yeah. Like the cauldron, and it had like a big metal muddle, you know, to muddle the elements.
A pestle mold.
About this size.
Are you sure that's what it was?
And then in the bowl was some sundry elements, 2 of which were big silver globes. So knowing Jared Padalecki as you do, large muddle, 2 giant globes, Dave Haydn-Jones trying to be serious. Enjoy your imagination. If that doesn't make the blooper reel this year of me just trying to keep it together, because you know, like on that first one, the initiation one, it was like, oh, to like poor Alex. You're like, are you guys taking the couch? Oh. Just imagine that with a muddle and 2 balls.
Awesome. Great one. Thank you.
Good question.
Hey, how's it go? How goes it?
It goes fantastically. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you.
That's excellent. I am thoroughly enjoying the comedy duo here, but I am going to ask a serious question. My apologies.
Please.
She also just took the question I would have asked that led to comedy. So you guys are both wonderful gentlemen. You are world travelers and professional actors. You get to work with people from all over the world. And you mentioned earlier being able to be a part of the charity organizations that the Supernatural family supports is one of the great things about it. So my questions for both of you is, which global issue do you think is the most important to solve? Personally for you, like which one are you the most, inspired by, attached to, wish would... There's so many to choose from.
Yeah, there are, but like it's a great question. I think for me, it's something that I can that selfishly I'd like to be tangibly able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So I got together with this charity years ago called Right to Play, which they help kids in war-torn countries and in third world countries play football. They get them soccer balls and nets and jerseys and stuff, and I love football. So I not throw ball, football.
European football.
No.
Soccer.
Football. No. Oh, I can go all day.
Football.
Football.
Wait, not Aussie football.
Anyway, so so I found that was good for me to be able to get involved in and raise money for and participate in it as much as I can. I know that's not directly answering your question. I don't know, everything. Just as long as you're trying to try and be a good person.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not that hard. That's my big thing with all these issues that are happening. We're talking about a world that is population is 7 billion that's only supposed to be housed 3 billion max. And where are we doing? Well, cool, but there is space. There's space everywhere. It's possible. And I think, nothing is beyond the realms of possibility. And we just got to take the power out of the houses of Parliament and put it back into the power of the people. And then that's when we affect change. People get up off their asses and vote. People get up their asses and do stuff.
Yeah. I think, too, for me, I don't know if anyone follows me on social media here, like Twitter or Instagram or that.
It's at ADAMFERGUS.
If you're looking around, I was inspired by this incredible family to do my own little part for my own little corner of the universe. The cause that's been near and dearest to my heart and my family has been adult dementia and Alzheimer's. So we did a really nice campaign last year, and we're doing a version 2.0 this spring. So if you want to know the history, there's a lot of people wearing my shirt right now in this audience. So if you see less than 3 equals love, go up to them, ask them what it's about, or any of those people representing here tonight. Please tell your neighbor, your friend, because it's a silly kind of genesis of the story, but it really became something meaningful as a result of the activism and kindness and compassion of the SPN family. And so we're going to do it again, and you can see the whole story and all the genesis on like a Twitter moment and my Instagram stories. And we're going to launch it again, 2.0, and we've gotten permission from Supernatural to have the B-Mole logo on it this time, so it's going to be officially ours. So keep an eye out for it. So the Alzheimer's Foundation that I donated to was just like so happy and so grateful. And it was a really special moment. And I just did it because I was the avatar for it. I wasn't, like, literally people were just saying, so what are you going to do? What's your charity going to be? It's like, I don't know. But then when I thought about it, you know, it affected my family profoundly. And so I was like, and, you know, I chose the AFA because also the angels on earth are the caregivers and the families of people with dementia and Alzheimer's. And that's, you know, there's a lot of people working on the science, but I wanted to work on the humanity and make their lives just a little bit better because they are freaking angels on earth. So if you know any of them, give them a hug, give them a shout out because...
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to see you again.
My question is for David. And
That's my favorite thing. Adam chats him up and was like, move along there. I can only imagine what was happening back there. I guess I could see it on video.
Nothing. Sorry.
Was there sock puppets involved? Okay, sorry.
Okay. When we first met the British Men of Letters, they were very black and white and didn't see any shades of gray at all. And over the course of the season, we did see Mick come to realize that it wasn't just that simple, that there was a lot of shade, a lot of variation in between.
Totally.
Do you feel that maybe Ketch has started to change a little bit in that regard and seeing the shades of gray rather than just black and white?
I absolutely do think that's the case. Well, and also because the B-mole essentially doesn't exist anymore, and he's working for his own. And also, like my good friend Mick over here, he was also shot in the head.
Mitch
Davis. So he's humbled and he's scared, and I think all that bravado, and now that he's working as sort of a soldier of fortune on the DL, I hope you see that the narcissism and the ego and the brave mask is sort of taken off a little bit. And I think in that speech where he's talking about, you know, his fake twin that he's pretending to be, which I love. It's so meta at the same time. It's like playing on all these tropes. But then, you know, when Richard and I were breaking down the levels of that, there's a bit of headcanon going around, which I really love, is the idea that Alexander was real, and that was Arthur's kill when he turned 12. He killed his own twin. Yeah. That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
If only it was the other way around. I bet Arthur was cool.
Auntie Edith, is that you? Oh no, he killed me, I tell you what. I'll never get over it, I won't. Ketch is definitely having regrets. And I think his new lease on life and having the charm activate him. Because I also think about this too. I was like, Ketch woke up like in a sewer of absolute filth. He was like, like where, you know, like imagine like it's like Shawshank Redemption style tube he's coming out of when he wakes up from that. That'll humble a person, you know, getting shot in the head, right?
Absolutely,
Yep.
I can second that.
Yeah, there you go.
Lots of gray area
I think he's seeing all the gray, and that's where I think Supernatural does its best because even Dean and Sam are always living in the gray, and the alliances are always like, well, we got to make a deal with this bad dude because we got to get the other worst dude. It's sort of, this show should be called "The Enemy of My Enemy Is My Friend." Like that would be the : subtitle of Supernatural.
Catchy.
Right?
Hey, how's it going?
Great question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Sorry. So before I get into my question, David, I wanted to apologize for like staring at you downstairs, but I didn't realize that was you. My dad wasn't my dad didn't care, but I was like, oh my god, that's David. Anyway,
I accept your apology, and I'm healing as we
Should be
speak.
apologizing. Should be apologizing for that.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
disgraceful.
Don't look at me. God, I'm not Paige Davis.
Say hello. I wish.
Walking away.
Hey, Paigey, with your eyes.
There's a question to be asked.
Pardon me.
So we've established, the writers have established there's an alternate universe where the apocalypse did happen. And so what I was wondering is, so obviously the only people who aren't alive in that world are Sam and Dean. So do you think that Ketch and Mick would still be part of the Men of Letters, or would they have like gone to like hunters, or just people trying to survive, or like working for demons or angels?
Arthur is a professional knitter in the AU.
He's really good at the cross stitch, I believe.
He loves
the cross stitch.
just tea and crumpets and cats. He has 12 cats.
And Mick is a badass.
Yeah. Finally. Oh.
I mean,
It's like Dirty Harry.
Do something already, Mick.
Dirty Harry and Jason Bourne and all Indiana Jones shit going on.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted Mick to
But
be,
not
right?
that kind of whip.
Yeah.
Just like the Wonder Woman whip that makes you tell the truth.
So then a follow-up question is, do you think that Mick would kill Ketch in the alternate universe?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Look, I hold grudges. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would shoot him right in the. I would play nice. I'd be like, hey man, you know, no hard feelings. Just want to say that I think you're an awesome dude. From California now. And
That's the alternate.
bang. No, I'm not. I'm from California, am I?
But what would be your beef, though? Like, there's no backstory here.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just a California surfer murderer named Mitch Davis.
Get off my wave, dude.
I'm just sitting here knitting. Whatever could the problem be? No, you're not nice, not at all. I don't like
That would
you.
be so satisfying. It would be so satisfying. Thank you for that question.
Thank you. Good question.
I didn't bring my... Okay.
Hi there.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Hope.
Hi, Hope.
Hi.
Hi, Hope.
So my question for you is, if Ketch and Mick would switch bodies for a day, what do you think your characters would do once they're in the other body?
Well,
Go to the
Ketch
gym.
would finally get laid anyway.
You missed that. Good.
What did you
Moving
say?
on. No,
What did you say?
Not repeating it. Level 3 achieved. I just got a coin above my head.
Yeah.
You're happy that was under my breath.
Maybe...
You're adorable.
I think Sam might actually have a good time. I mean, Mary, obviously, but...
We got an ooh from this audience, and that's a pretty high bar. You know, I mean, I've been to AO3. I'm a man of science.
Okay, no.
Great question.
Great question.
Did we answer it? I don't even know anymore. This is going off the rails thanks to your crack smoking.
This is great. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Are you a duo?
What?
Are you a duo? Or there's moral support behind you?
Moral support.
Oh,
I'm scared.
that's so sweet.
A little bit. Sorry. So my question's for both of you. In your opinion, if Mick and Ketch didn't know about the supernatural, they didn't know about supernatural creatures, if they were never part of British Men of Letters, what do you think their careers would be? Because I still think you'd be a serial killer.
No,
there.
Level 3.
Good riddance. Did you notice he said you and not Ketch?
Dave Hayden-Jones, you're a sociopath.
I think I would be like Arthur in the Artful Dodger in Oliver Twist. I'd just be like living on the streets of London, doing my thing, not making a huge amount of money, and being an abandoned child.
I'd give you a hug.
Oh.
I think Ketch, with his borderline aristocracy upbringing, would have a major kink dungeon in his basement, whilst being one of the highest end heart surgeons, because he just would love those bone cutters, or or a dentist.
You've not thought about this anyway.
He'd be a dentist. Ripping those teeth out. It's like, from Little Shop of Horrors. He'd be that dentist. He'd come on his motorcycle and say, yeah. No, but with a British accent, I am your dentist.
Has anyone ever seen that film, The Dentist?
Oh, no, that's what I mean. There's a movie called The Dentist?
Don't ever watch it. Right. Don't ever watch it. It's a horror film.
So Dentist with a Dungeon is your answer.
Thank you.
I'm cool with it.
Thanks a million. Hey, how's it going? I know I'm going to be thrown off the stage soon, so I want to get through all you people first. Hi.
So I have a question for David.
Every
Sorry,
time it
I
works.
love you. All right.
No, you're just...
So there was this thing going on in the season 12 bloopers about an argument about how to pronounce chupacabra.
Chupacabra. You try.
Chupacabra.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Chupacabra.
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 Chupa.
Chupa.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Chupa.
Chupacabra.
I'm saying it exactly
Chupacabra.
correctly.
Chupacabra.
That was pretty sexy.
The lights. Can we dim the lights for a second, please?
On tonight's episode,
Chupacabra. David Haydn-Jones stars in Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Part 5.
Yeah.
Return to the Anaconda.
The Awakening.
Hi, how's it going?
So, can we answer your question?
Tara. Oh, sorry, was that the question?
No, yeah. She just wanted us to say Chupacabra a lot.
And Chupacabra to you too. Hi,
Mission
Tara.
accomplished.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
Come on.
So we got to see what young Mick was like at Kendrick's. So I was wondering, what do you think young Ketch would have been like at Kendrick's, and what kind of relationship, if any, would he have had with Mick?
Do you remember this with Eugenie? And we did the audio commentary on an episode together. It was really fun. And we got the sort of the backstory that... what is happening? Jeez. You're such an onstage heckler. No. But they gave us a window. They actually wanted to do a Hunger Games kind of episode of Tony Bevel, Mick, and young Ketch out in the woods and left to fend for themselves. That would have been really, it was one of the,
as
the
teenagers,
challenges.
right?
As emo
Young
teenagers. So Ketch is like, hey, I'm not going, man. Do you want to listen to The Clash again? It's rock. It's punk. I think Ketch as a adolescent teenager. I mean, he came from a very, very strict proper upbringing. I mean, that last 2 to 3% of that actually speak the Queen's English and are told to almost roll your R's and speak. And so he was just very focused, very disciplined, corporal punishment. So hitting things and beatings and spankings and canings in that British methodology was that was in his wheelhouse, you know? So hitting kids, abusing kids, basically. He was told he was made into a soldier at a very young age.
Hey!
Let's talk about rainbows.
Can we make it a bit sad? Sorry. Hi. How are you? How's it going?
Good. Hi.
Okay. You having fun?
What?
You having fun?
Yeah, I've cried 3 times, so.
Good cry.
Because of David?
Because of laughter.
Oh, okay. Phew. Thank you. Because of me, obviously.
So what was your favorite scene to shoot?
Favorite scene to shoot? Absolutely all of them. I really, honestly mean that. But I did like the Dagon scene at the very end of my episode. Well, not the very end. We all know what happened at the very end. But no, okay, didn't say it. So it was just a big scene that we shot for 12 hours, and there's lots of action and stuff involved. But I can't separate them. That just stood out because it was just fun. You know, there's lots of action and me telling my stunt double, "Don't worry, dude, I got this. I got this." And then waking up the next morning going, "Oh my God, my ass is in bits." Watch the scene, it'll make more sense then. David?
Thanks, Adam.
Go to your room.
Nice throw. We're going to take it over to Dave right now to tell his favorite.
Is that? I think I have David on line 2. David? David,
I'm always pushing back against the favorite question. It's not anything personal to you. It's always a good question. But it's like, I always try to invest as fully as I can in the moment. You're like, it's just such a great show to be on, and you're just trying to make every moment rich and true and as fun as you can. But I really liked, just as a pure mono-y-mono acting scene, is the one where Ketch shows up with the scotch with Dean. And then just as two guys talking was really fun. And then there's actually a scene that you're going to see coming up that was so hard to shoot and so difficult and challenged me in every way as an actor. I'm excited for you to see it.
Awesome.
I'll just leave it there. Oh, and God is here.
Hi.
Chuck, our Lord and Savior.
You save these people from boredom.
You've got to do a bit where, because April Fool's Day is on Easter this year.
Yeah.
Like, you are just so memeable. There's just
totally.
There's something there, man.
There's something there.
Hey, I'm back. Just kidding.
Exactly.
Well, listen, guys.
We'll take that back to the lab.
I'm so sorry. A quick one. Fire it out quickly. Okay, well, we'll save it for later on. We'll ask it later on. Okay, sorry.
Well, how did it go, guys?
Yeah, it went really well. How did it go? Someone cried 3 times.
Wow.
That's kind of a
Was it you?
I didn't do it this time. No, I did, because it was quiet tears of laughter, apparently.
David Hayden-Jones, was accused of being a serial killer.
I think you should be forced to... This woman is obstreperous. Security.
Well, fantastic. Well, you guys aren't going. You guys are going to be around. You're going to be.
We're doing all the fun
tonight.
things.
You're doing it all.
Karaoke, autographs.
Sign some autographs later on. And just we'll be around. So let's hang out. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Fergus and David Hayden-Jones.
Awesome!
Been a long time, been a lonely time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. How fun were those guys? They were fun. That was fun. Well, please keep that energy going for these next 2 wonderful human beings that are going to grace the stage. They're both immensely talented, smart, strong, beautiful women. And one of them is making their convention debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kim Rhodes and Miss Lisa Barrett! What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, bad girls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, bad girls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, bad girls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
What the fuck, you guys? Come on!
All right, you guys have fun. Lisa and Kim.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I'm a little disappointed. I'm happy that Lisa's here. I'm a little disappointed Brianna isn't.
Me
so
too.
Here's how we're going to